Well, hello, everybody, and this is Auntie. And tonight we're going to be talking at top of the blogs. Leida was charged with 24 felons. We're going to be talking about some unexpected updates. Molly's daughter has been arrested again, and Rick from 90 Day Fiance was already married, and we're going to meet his ex wife. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my consistent refusers. All in all, who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for auntie advice. It's time for auntie advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for auntie advice. Happy Friday, everybody, and this is Auntie. I'm hoping that you all had a great day today, that you have gone and gotten everything you need in preparation for this snow that is coming. Oh my God, the grocery stores are out of control. So I am hoping you all picked up everything that you need um, in order to be, in the house or whatever. If you have to go out in the snow and in the ice, be careful. Okay, you only got one life. So be careful. If you don't have to go out, do not go out. Okay. I am going to be hunkered in, honey, like a bee in hibernation. I will not be in those streets. Welcome everybody to Auntie's Advice. Y'all, we're going to be just talking about some the stories that are on the top of the blog on Starcasm right now and on a couple of other platforms. And we're going to start off with Leida Margarita from 90 Day Fiance. I'm going to share my screen real quick just to give you a pic of her. There she is, 90 Day Fiance Liga Margarita. Okay, charged with 24 felonies. And this is an exclusive from Starcasm. As you can see, they have the state of Wisconsin versus Leida. And honey, it is so many charges. It looks like it's theft, business setting, bill jumping, wire fraud against a financial institution, forgery. Oh my goodness. Wire fraud against forgery, uttering, bill jumping felony, wire fraud. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, and it looks like some of it is the same thing. And we're going to talk about it. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. So she is facing 24 new felony charges for forgery, theft, wire fraud, and bill jumping. According to Starcasm, they have court documents that they obtained, and all of these new charges stem from Leida alleged taking money from a pavement company she used to work for. Between November 2023 and February of 2024, Leida allegedly transferred more than $14,000 from the business without any authorizations. Back in Okay, so according to Starcasm, these charges were previously filed against Leader back in May of 2024. In May of 2025, the court dismissed the charges after a motion filed for prosecutors indicated they didn't feel they had enough evidence. Okay. The police officer met with mixed text in February of 2024 from a criminal complaint that went a little bit like this. The business owner was reporting fraudulent charges being withdrawn from a bank account owned by Mixed Tech. These charges were going into a Progressive insurance account and a pre-pass account based on information provided by Progressive and pre-pass. The company using Mixed Tech's account, Mix Mixed Tax account to pay for policies was listed under the accounts for Proud American Logistics LLC. The registered agent for this LLC was Leida, or is Leida. Now, I don't understand what in the world is going on with this woman while she is continuing to get into all of this stuff. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me that every time we turn around, is something going on with her. According to Starcasm, she has an appearance that's scheduled for February 18th. Okay. So in September of 2025, she was charged with 2 felony counts of identity theft in order to obtain money or credit. So I guess Eric is not making enough money to take care of Lita or Lita's. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I have had my crap with her in the past and don't ever want to see this woman again. But I will keep you all posted on what is going on with her. Yeah. I wanted to read this to y'all and I wanted to let y'all know what was going on. For those of you all who watch Unexpected, I used to watch Unexpected back in the day. Give me a hand. Okay, are they still together? Yes, they are still together. Tamika asks, hey, boo, are they still together? Yes, they are still together. And remember, the two of them had a son. Well, she had a son. Child. A mess. A mess. A mess. A mess. That's all I can say. But like I said, I will continue to keep you all posted on what happens with it. I will make sure I put a link to the article down at the bottom or in the description box. This next thing I wanted to talk about was just really shocking to me. I don't know how many of you all watch Unexpected, but it appears that this little couple, Expected Hunter, was 12 when he got this girl Bella pregnant. Now, this is coming out of Starcasm as well. Asa Hawkins released this on January 15th for 2026. And this is the new season of TLC's popular teen pregnancy docuseries, Unexpected. Is making headlines because one of the couples includes a 13-year-old dad-to-be. However, the timeline of the pregnancy indicates that he was actually 12 when the baby was conceived. I didn't even know. This is a couple. This is the sonogram. Hunter 13 and Bella 15. I used to be obsessed. And I mean, when I say obsessed, I used to be obsessed with this show. Like, for real. Okay, so they said that they filmed their couch confessional interviews. Bella is clearly far along in her pregnancy at the time of these interviews. Prior to the unexpected casting announcement, Bella built a rather large following on TikTok, talking about the experience of being so young and pregnant. In her TikToks, Bella revealed she found out she was pregnant after her cycle was late in July of 2024. A pregnancy test confirmed she was expecting. Bella posted a sonogram on Facebook that shows she likely conceived in June of 2024. So this is her sonogram. Of course, on the sonogram, it has the date 12/20/2004. It gives the centimeters of the baby, and it should be given an expected week or whatever. I'm just like, what in the world? It says the sonogram was done on December 20th for 24 and indicates that Bella is 27 weeks and 2 days pregnant at the time. Let me see if I can see that. I ain't read. Oh, there it is. 27 weeks and 2 days. I ain't seen one of them in a long time. It's my expectation. If I see another one of them, honey, I am going to be a grandma. Do you hear me? Okay. The shop is closed, and that's for sure. Okay. I used to watch Unexpected and Teen Mom. Y'all, I'm telling you, you talking about somebody was obsessed with it. I would have all my snacks to watch it. For some reason I outgrew it, right? Um, but I don't know. I may have to watch this for the drama of it all because how in the world are they doing it? Like, at that age, I wasn't even thinking about a boyfriend or anything like that. They said, according to multiple social media posts by Bella and Hunter's family members, Hunter's birthday is July 4th of 2011, and that would mean that he was just 12 years old when he got her pregnant. Bella was born January of 2010, and that means that she was 14 when she conceived. Bella also revealed in her TikToks that she was not trying to get pregnant, and she said Hunter's parents wanted her to have. Bella never considered that as an option, and she added that her parents have been incredibly supportive throughout her pregnancy after she gave birth to her son. So look at this. This is ridiculous. He got on a little league baseball kind of, Amber. It's kind of like it, but not really. It's kind of like it and not really. Let me think how to give you um let me see. Hold on. Okay, let me give you what it is. Because you probably was back in a generation like me that was watching it, okay? Um the difference between Unexpected and Teen Mom is that Unexpected is happening now. Teen Mom has already happened, and that's the pregnancy stage of it all. So, in Unexpected, we're actually watching them go through their pregnancy, X, Y, and Z. While Teen Mom is a thing of the past, the Unexpected has very little. It's very little about their family where Teen Mom is lower than that. I mean, I'm sorry, Unexpected, the parents are completely in the biz naive in the show and all of that. Where Teen Mom, we basically were seeing the couples. The parents and teens are the drama source, okay? And in Unexpected, the what we see on the screen is raw, is on time. I mean, it's current information, and it shows like all the stress, the emotion. Where Teen Mom is more produced than Unexpected is. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna be peeking from the back, which is what I've been doing a lot lately. Is peeking from the back. So that is the difference between that. So to all of my people, because I know y'all watch so many different shows, I wanted to make sure that I gave y'all all the information that you wanted on this episode that is coming up. And I'm not sure what season this is. But if y'all remember Farrah Abrams, she was trying to run for mayor of Austin, Texas. And honey, that's already over. Okay, that is already over. Now let's talk about Marley Hopkins, who is I'm sorry, wait a minute, y'all. Oh my God. Wait a minute, y'all. Um, we're going to be talking about Olivia, who just can't do right. I saw an article also about what's the child's name? What is her name? Lindsay's daughter had gotten caught up in some little party. Um, I guess underage drinking and all of that kind of stuff was going on. That stuff was going on when I was a child. I just felt like that just wasn't news, if you will, y'all. Just was like, that's not news. Like, that's not news. But Olivia is news. Um, According to jail records and Starcasm, Olivia was arrested at 10:30 at night on the 9th of January, right, for some misdemeanors. What was She was accused of driving on a revoked or suspended license. Right now, Olivia is, believe it or not, y'all, 26 years old. When we met her, she was in freaking high school. Do y'all remember that? She was in high school when we met her, and I think she was just getting into high school. But was arrested, um, which is so sad. She had no tags when she was pulled over. She had no tags, no proof of insurance, a suspended license. All of them are misdemeanors. And it's just real sad. It is so sad. If we remember back in 2020, was arrested for putting her hands on her mother when the two of them got into an altercation. And according to that, Olivia struck Marley multiple times in the head, and of course she had to be charged because there were visible marks on Marley. She pled guilty to that and was sentenced to 12 months of probation. During that time period, y'all remember that there had been some stuff that was going on between Marley and Cynthia, about Livy Ray, about the little bra shop and stuff like that they had. And remember, she had came down there acting a plum fool downtown at Livy Ray. Cynthia has since, I think, found out some things that was going on with her and Molly. They're no longer together and stuff like that. But when we had saw them on the show, like, look, Cynthia was her girl, right? That was Molly's girl, and the two of them fell out because, of course, Olivia was down there cussing the lady out and treating her like she was nothing. She had the little no good boyfriend, stuff like that. Like, it was a whole bunch of stuff that was going on. Allegedly, there was an altercation between her and what's the guy's name, y'all? The guy that lives in New York that had left his police job. I can't even think of his name, but there was an altercation allegedly between the two of them too. She's always been a handful and stuff like that. They said that she had, back in 2023, Starkasm reported that Olivia had failed to enter a family violence intervention program. She failed the test at the Cherokee County Drug Lab twice in March. She had possession of fentanyl by consumption on March of 2023 and tested positive for it in April of 2023. She pled guilty. It's just so Marley, as y'all already know too, when we first met Marley, Marley was, had some situations and some circumstances going on of her own. If y'all remember that, it was a bunch of stuff that was going on. So I'm just like, is it like mother like daughter? I think that, she's just taking it to a whole different level. But I'm like, ain't nobody got this to do. This is absolutely horrible. Um, what else did I wanted to tell y'all? Y'all know, of course, Jeffrey Pascal was supposed to be having some type of thing going on with him, but this is really what I want y'all to see, child. Hold on, let me bring this up, okay? Child, this is Rick. This is current news. I like current news. Um, Let me see if I can bring this up real quick. Before the 90 days, Rick Van Vactor and Chinny's Nigerian wedding video. Y'all look at this. I know you freaking lying. Chinny's Rick's ex-wife. He was skinny as a rail. 90-day fiance Vic is no stranger to looking for love abroad. Rick said, I was married to Samson and Frederick's mom, Chinny, for 7 years. I don't know whether or not he has included these kids in as his part of his five. Are these really his? Or did he marry this woman that had kids? Um, he revealed on the episode Chinny is from Nigeria and he brought her over on a K1 visa. Viewers may recall Rick indicating in his intro, right, that he had three grown kids and two younger kids. Rick also had another child by the name of Farrell, who would be 14 now. But I had did a video a while ago about that baby's passing. Um, and some said I think that he said he thought that Chinny had high expectations that what he could realistically provide, and it caused a lot of issues between them. And this is probably one of the reasons why he ended up going off on his current girlfriend when she said something about him getting something from the mall. Y'all remember that? So has already done the K1 visa one time and he's doing it again. Ain't that a mother for you? Ain't that a mother? They have a video out here of his kids. I will let y'all see that yourselves. This is a picture with him, and it looks like his two youngest boys. Let me just show y'all this real quick. So that's Rick with his ex, and they're to her two kids. Not sure if they his two kids or not, but that's the pick, right? That despite having issues with Chenny after she came to the United States, the couple stayed married together. Um, According to Rick, they tried to make the relationship worse, especially after she got pregnant. But after 7 years, they decided that their marriage had run its course. Um, Jenny asked Rick why he continues to look for love in other countries, and he says because he wants a traditional woman, and he said he can't seem to find that here in the United States. Ciao, bye. What's traditional? Is he from Madagascar? That would be traditional if he was from Madagascar looking for a Madagascar woman. Is he from Nigeria? That would be traditional if he was living in Nigeria and he was marrying a woman in Nigeria. But, honey, if you're in the United States, then a traditional woman for you will be a woman who lives, breathes in the United States. Like, that just doesn't make sense. I just think that he has so many insecurities, he ain't gonna be able to keep nobody. I don't care if she's in the United States or not. He seems to have a whole lot of kids with different baby mamas. So guess what? You are the common denominator, my brother. You the common denominator, not the women. Not the women. Rick says that he isn't sure why he hasn't had any good luck for love in the United States. He said because because you're cheap, that's why. Right? Jenny told him it's because you cheap. You don't want to spend any money. And we saw him flick out over her asking for a daggone bathing suit. They said that the wife is asked him, does she know that you drive Uber? Does she know that you drive Lyft? Does she know that you doing Uber Eats? Does she know you doing DoorDash? Do she know that that tap dancing and that fitness company he got ain't making no money? Yeah, I'm sure she knows. His ex-wife went on to say when she met Rick, he would send her money and he would send her gifts and flowers. And excuse me, y'all, and he told her that he was going to take care of her. She said, but when she got here, he stopped giving her money like 2 months after being with him. She said, so basically, she didn't trust that he was going to take care of her like he said he would. And that's because he don't have no money. Now, Starcasm has actually found the video. I will make sure I put the link in here so y'all can see it, child. They done found the video to the wedding. So make sure you click on the link that will be provided for you downtown in the description box so you can find out what's going on with it. Child, this is a whole mess and a half. And we just ain't got this to do. We really don't have this to do. If you are a member and a subscriber of Auntie's Advice, in the next 20 minutes, we're going to be going live looking at the show. Of course, you know that when we go live in our own individual homes. Bring your snacks, your drinks, or whatever. Just wanted to come out and spend some time with you all and talk about some things that's on the top of the blogs. Okay. Thank you, Starcasm, for always providing such wonderful articles, eye-opening stuff. I mean, you always keep us up to date with everything, and we absolutely appreciate Starcasm. All right, y'all. I will see y'all in 20 minutes if you are a Love After Lockup fan. And then after that, I'm going to bed, okay, in great expectation for the snow. I think I'm all snacked out tonight. I love y'all, and until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water. Bye, y'all.